We are going to have to get a lot better at prompting. And I feel like I'm not that great at prompting yet. Aamir, how do I get better at prompting AI?
Well, there are few techniques and few strategies that you can use to be better at prompting. And I think one of the most highly regarded skills in the industry, no matter who you are. If you're doing some sort of white collar work, you are supposed to know typing, how you're supposed to know how to communicate with people, express your ideas. Prompting would become that skill. Now, there was a misconception where some people came up with the term prompt engineering to say that prompting is a very technical skill. It's an engineering skills. That's something that you have to learn and almost develop a specialization in. And what we saw was that there was a rise when you look at the job requirements that are out there. People were looking for prompt engineers or prompt engineering skills, but that has declined. But what we are seeing is that overall understanding of AI is a skill that we are seeing more and more in the job descriptions, which means that you don't see that you need typing as a skill in the job descriptions anymore, or using Microsoft Word as a skill in job description anymore, because that's something that is inherently expected if you are coming to work in the workforce. Similarly, prompting is something that is now expected that you be a part of it. And the reason it's not prompt engineering is because engineering is something that is technical, that requires you to have a degree, have understanding.
It's quite a specific skill set, isn't it? It's a niche skill set and things that you need to stop and learn and go away. Whereas we would treat prompting as
a skill.
It's a communication skill. It's a bit of play as well.
It is. Like you would delegate your work to your team members, like you would manage your team members. That's something that you learn on the job. There's no course or certification for being a manager or a delegator or a communicator. You can do training on that. There are frameworks that you can follow, but there's no rigid formula.
No, that's fine.
And so similarly for prompting, there's no rigid formula. For people who like to have some structure in their life, there are some prompt frameworks that we can use, and I'm going to talk about that. But if you don't like the structure as well, it's about practicing and learning, and there are some strategies that I'm going to share that will help them be better at prompting.